Welcome back, Star Wars fans, to episode 205 of Ronald's Reviews. And on today's episode, we're going to give you a rundown of our top 5 favourite vintage Star Wars figures. Cue the march. Welcome back, everyone. Now, like I said in the intro, today we are going to give you a rundown of our top 5 favourite vintage Star Wars figures. Now, you'll notice once again I've said we, and that's because here on Reynolds Reviews, if you follow the channel closely, you'll know that every so often I enjoy a good collaboration video, and this week we're going to do exactly that. So we are going to run down our top 5 favourite vintage Star Wars figures with one honourable mention, and I'm going to do that with our Dave from over at Monkey Boys Toys. So let's waste no more time, jump straight in and see who's made our lists. And we're going to start with our honourable mentions.
What's caking, lemon drizzlers? Monkey Boy here. Thanks for joining Luke and myself as we embark on another journey into our top 5s. And this week, it's Kenner Star Wars figures.
Monkey Boy, what are you doing?
Skeletor, you've literally just heard me say what I'm doing.
Yes, I know. Right, what's your favourite Star Wars figure?
Skeletor, I'm going to start with my honourable mentions and we're going to work our way down from there.
Right, well, what's your honourable mention?
Well, I need to cut to it, Skeletor, because it's on display at the moment.
Get on with it, Monkey Boy.
So here is my honourable mention, and it is Bib Fortuna.
Monkey Boy,
Yes, Skeletor?
how many of these have you got?
I've got 102, Skeletor.
Right, and it only made your honourable mentions.
Yes.
Are you mental?
Yes. Thanks, guys. Let's see what Luke's got for his honourable mention.
Thanks, Monkey Boy. Yeah, that is a very, very cool choice for honourable mention and a very formidable looking Bib Fortuna army. But for my honourable mention, we have got Princess Leia in Boost disguise. Now, I love this figure. I just think it looks so good. I think the outfit that they give her is really, really nice. I think they've represented it well with the Kenner figure as well. Very, very cool. We've got that long rifle on her back, which until a couple of years ago, I had no clue you could display it like that. Thanks to Matt and Tez, I saw them doing it, so much easier to display now with that rifle on her back. And one of only a handful of vintage Kenner figures that came with a removable helmet, and there we go. There is her helmet, so let's just pop that on. Awesome, and I love the voice that they gave her with this helmet in the movie, but a very, very cool looking figure. And that is my honourable mention. Let's go see what Dave has got for his number 5 pick.
Well, thanks for that, Luke. My pick for number 5 is going to be Darth Vader.
No, Monkey Boy, you're doing it wrong.
What?
That's a Power of the Force figure. We're doing Kenner original figures today.
Oh, sorry, Skeletor. I didn't realise. I mean, I don't really know what the difference is. They look the same to me.
Oh my God!
So my number 5 would be Darth Vader. I always liked this figure, and it was actually the first Star Wars figure that I got as a child. Not this actual one, but one very similar to it. As you can see, this one's in minty condition. Really do like this figure, and it was always going to be making my top 5. So, yep, in at number 5 is Darth Vader. Let's see what Luke's got for his number 5.
Cheers, Monkey Boy. Yeah, that's a great choice for number 5. But in at my number 5 is the Biker Scout, or the Scout Trooper, as you may know them better. And I absolutely love this figure and love this character in the movies. I mean, anybody who saw Return of the Jedi as a kid and didn't want to be a Scout Trooper after that movie, what an unbelievable scene in Return of the Jedi when we see these guys flying through the forest on Endor. And what I loved about them is their helmets were so unique and very different to anything we'd seen in the previous 2 movies. Looks very different. We've got that huge visor across the top and around the side of their eyes to protect their vision while they're on the speeder bikes. I love the fact they had a lift up front as well. Just an awesome looking figure. Mine has got some paint rub and he is missing his blaster, but alongside his speeder bike, I just thought these, 1, they're a great character, and 2, just a fantastic representation of the vintage Kenner figure. So yeah, in at my number 5 is the Biker Scout. Let's go see who Dave has got for his number 4.
Thanks for that, Luke. Well, in at number 4 is the Hoth Stormtrooper or Snow Trooper.
No, Monkey Boy, you're doing it wrong again.
What now, Skeletor?
That's a Black Series figure. Look, it's taller than I am. We're supposed to be doing Kenner original figures.
Oh, well, I don't have a Kenner original Snow Trooper, Skeletor. I'm waiting to find the right one to come along because they're often really quite badly yellowed and I wanted one in reasonably good condition. So I will pop a picture up to the side here so people are aware of the figure that I'm talking about. But yeah, no, I don't actually have one of those in the collection, Skeletor.
Right, so you don't have your number 4 pick, but you've got 102 of your honourable mention.
Yes.
You're an idiot, Monkey Boy.
Right, anyway, let's go and see what Luke's got for his number 4.
Thanks, Monkey Boy. Yeah, that's a fantastic choice for number 4. I do love the Snow Trooper. Very close to making my list, actually. But in at my number 4 is our Shabby's favourite, Luke Skywalker in Jedi Knight outfit. Now, who cannot love this figure? I mean, look at that. It's packed with accessories. You get the cape or the cloak, you get the lightsaber, you get the blaster, and this representation of Luke I absolutely loved. It was kind of that coming of age representation, all in black, Jedi Knight, that kind of Luke's the real deal sort of feel to him now, and yeah, absolutely love this figure. Very, very cool, and so happy to have it in my collection and complete. But yeah, just love how they portrayed him in Jedi. That self-assurance, that real confidence that he portrayed, and I just think it's a stunning looking figure as well. So yeah, in at my number 4 is Luke Skywalker in Jedi Knight outfit. Let's go see what Dave has got for his number 3.
Thanks for that, Luke. Good choice. My pick for number 3 is going to be Bizarro.
No, Monkey Boy!
What now, Skeletor?
Wrong universe! We're doing Star Wars!
Oh, right, sorry, okay. So I guess then my pick for number 3 will be Lando Calrissian in Skiffguard disguise. I really like the character design in the film, and this figure was always a favourite of mine with the removable helmet. I thought it was really cool. So yes, Lando would be making my 3rd pick. I also have a variant here with a green helmet and a green head. If I can just pop his helmet off, there you go. We can see he's got I don't know if it comes across on the camera particularly well, but he's got a green helmet and a green head. Quite bizarre, but yeah, Lando Calrissian in Skiffguard disguise would be my pick for number 3. Let's see what Luke's got for his number 3.
Thanks, Dave. That's a fantastic choice for number 3. However, I'm not sure Dave's quite getting it, folks. He's getting a bit mixed up. I'm glad Skeletor's there to keep him right. But in at my number 3 is the AT-AT driver, and I love this guy. When I first saw this guy in Empire Strikes Back, I thought, wow, driving the AT-ATs. And it was the red accents, the red detailing on his helmet that made him stand out for me. We've got them beautiful red Imperial badges. We've got the big red arrow on the back of his helmet. We've got his rifle there. And I just thought they just looked that little bit different because of that little flash of colour. I just thought it made them look really individual, and I absolutely love them. So yeah, and I think the figure is fantastic as well. It's a great representation of that character. And yeah, this was always going to be in my top 5. I just think it looks so cool. And of course, Empire is my favourite movie. So how can I not have the drivers of the AT-AT? So yeah, the AT-AT driver is in at my number 3. Let's go see what Dave has got for his number 2.
So we are getting down towards the business end of our picks this week, and my pick for number 2 is going to be the General Lee.
No, Monkey Boy!
What now, Skeletor?
That's not even an action figure, it's a car.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it is rather a car, isn't it? Anyway, I guess my pick for number 2 is going to be Leia Bouche. Again, really liked the character design in the film. Thought this was a fantastic costume, and really liked the removable helmet and the sort of long proddy thing, whatever that is, proddy thing. So yes, Leia Bouche would be my pick for number 2. Let's see what Luke's got for his number 2.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, that's a fantastic choice. The first duplication in the video, folks, but how can you argue with Leia Bouche? Yeah, I'm not quite sure Dave's getting this though, folks. We've got the General Lee in there. I'm not quite sure he's grasped what we're doing here. And thank God Skeletor's keeping him straight. Now, it might be a shock, but in at my number 2 is Luke Bespin. Now, I know a lot of you may be thinking this guy was going to be number 1. There is a figure that I prefer to this guy, but it's a very close second. I do love the simplicity of this figure. I think it's such a beautiful looking figure. And at last count, the Luke Bespin army was at 42. Like I said, I've got more of this figure than any other. He's just always at a very reasonable price. And even though it should have come with a blue lightsaber, I have displayed him with a blue lightsaber and he looks weird. There is a strange charm to the yellow lightsaber, even though it's not accurate, but I just love Luke Bespin in Bespin Fatigues. I think it's just such a simple and really elegant looking figure. This is my personal favourite version of him with that face sculpt and that colour hair. But it's an absolutely wonderful figure. The Luke Bespin army will continue to grow. And Luke Bespin in Bespin Fatigues is in at my number 2. Let's go see what Monkey Boy has got for his number 1. And I hope it's not the A-Team van. Back to you, Dave.
Thanks very much, Luke. Well, my number 1 pick for my vintage Kenner Star Wars figures is going to be a Satsuma.
No, Monkey Boy, that's not even a toy. It's a citrus fruit. And it's not a Satsuma, it's a Clementine. Do it properly.
Right, sorry, Skeletor. So my number 1 pick is going to be Tessek, or as he is more commonly known, Squidhead. I really love the head sculpt on this character. I think he looks really cool. I was very taken with him when I was a kid. I love the use of soft goods, and I just think it's a really nicely done figure. Whenever I think of Kenner Star Wars figures, I always think of Squidhead. The only thing is, I'm not sure if I've got his belt up the right way round or not. I have several of these, and some of them have got the belt up this way round, and some this way round. So maybe somebody can tell me in the comments which is the correct way it's supposed to be. But yeah, there we go. Squidhead is my number 1 pick for the Star Wars figures. So let's see what Luke's got for his number 1, and then we can wrap up the video. See you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Dave. Yeah, what fantastic choice for number 1. Yeah, really, really cool figure. But in at my number 1, and I'm sure a lot of you out there are not surprised in the slightest. I know there might have been a few of you thinking it was going to be Luke Bespin, but those that know me and know the channel, you know it was always going to be Boba Fett, and I absolutely love this figure. I just think it's so different looking to a lot of the other vintage Kenner figures. We've got all those lovely colours, those maroons, those yellows, the green on his chest, and I just think it is a wonderful looking figure. My favourite character in the franchise. I just loved when he appeared in Empire Strikes Back. I know we get him in the first movie now, but when we first saw him in Empire Strikes Back, I just thought he looks awesome. Virtually no lines, so mysterious. He had one of the best ships going as well. And Boba Fett was always going to be my number 1 choice. I absolutely love the figure. I've got around 8 or 9, certainly not in the realms of the Luke Bespin army, but yeah, absolutely wicked figure, and he was always going to be at my number 1. So yep, there we go. In at my number 1 is Boba Fett. Let's get everything on the table and we'll wrap up. So there we go, folks. There are our top 5 plus 1 honourable mention choices for our vintage Kenner Star Wars figures. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that... Wait, what? Luke? Yes, Skeletor? What are you doing here? No, the question is, why do I look and sound ridiculous here? Well, that's because I've only got the vintage version of you, Skeletor. Dave has the Super 7 version. I don't have that, so when you're here, this is what you'll look like. I look absolutely ridiculous, and I sound ridiculous. Well, yeah, I can't do impressions, Skeletor, so I'm just doing the best I can. Oh, okay, I guess that's alright. I have a question. Yes, Skeletor? Like Monkey Boy the Twit, he has lots of Bib Fortuners. You have lots of Luke Bespins. That's right, Skeletor. So why is he only at your number 2? Well, I've said before, because even though I love the figure, I like Boba Fett better. Luke? Yes, Skeletor? You're Burke. Yes, thank you, Skeletor. Is this what Dave has to put up with all the time? Oh, shut up, you twit. I have to put up with him, not the other way around. He said you plugged my channel anyway. Well, yeah, I did promise him that, Skeletor, but obviously I weren't expecting you to come and interrupt my video. Okay, but hurry up and get on with it before I beat you. Bye! Wow, well, that was kind of unexpected, folks. I do apologise for that. But yes, there we go. That is our top 5 vintage favourite Star Wars figures. I hope you liked the list. Let us know what would be in your top 5. Did you agree with some of our choices? Did you disagree? Let us know. But I also want to just thank Dave, better known as Monkey Boy. Thank you, Dave, for sending over your top 5. Some amazing choices in there. Mine were a little bit on the nose, but yours were really, really interesting. So really enjoyed doing that. And before I go, everyone, I've got to say, please check out Skeletor's channel. It's called Skeletalk. Apparently, it's the internet's best kept secret. The link is in the description. Check it out. It's a very funny channel, actually. Bless him. When he's not being rude, he can be very funny. So check it out. I will leave a link in the description. Is that okay, Skeletor? Yes, that was fine. Now hurry up and finish the video. Right, okay. There we go, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and giving me a shot. I hope you'll consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you're one of my existing viewers and existing subscribers, thanks for sticking with me, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. I try to get back to everybody. And as always, keep collecting. I'll see you next time. Shut up!